city, lost to the ravages of time. Misshapen filth!
Hey, good morning, Dirk. How are you doing today? Just looking for a fun new build. Unfortunately, I'm doing like a solo self-found build challenge, so what I'm doing is unfortunately not fun and new. It's just a standard bow build. Though we are cooking up a weird thorns build right now. Might be fun. Combo thorns Arctic armor build. I just want 0.5. I don't know about you, but all I want is 0.5 right now. Like, part of me wants to just stop all what I'm doing to invent time travel so I can jump in the future to start playing 0.5. You're doing SSF parry challenge run. I feel that so much. What's up, Fennec? Yeah. I mean, that sounds fun, dude. By the way, I love parry, so best of luck. What are you using with parry? Yeah, I had fun with Mirage. I kind of want to go back and like just I played an interesting build, and I kind of want to go back and just play like an OP meta build to finish the challenges, but maybe in a couple weeks. But I had fun with Mirage. I thought it was great. I'm trying to find the because this is a fresh solo. I completely transferred all my solo self-found stuff, so it started a fresh solo self-found run. So I'm looking for the Molten boss right now, because I think he gives like one of the crafting benches or something. I don't remember. Hopefully we have the DPS for him. How's it going? I'm thinking about doing a random answer later today. Hell yeah, Olaf. Good luck. I mean, if you need something to do until 0.5, you can generate some pretty cool challenges from it. You know, I would never have played like a bow build in solo self-found like this, like a standard bow build. So like, it's forced me out of my comfort zone, and I'm getting to like, you know, learn a new style, and I'm actually getting to learn solo self-found because of it. So, but there's some pretty cool challenges that can spawn. You know, just find something that's like, I haven't done this before. Let's just give it a twirl. Explosive Spear is really good. I think the parry build that inspired the parry build that I ended up doing, I can't remember the name of the creator off the top of my head, but he was doing it Explosive Spear on Amazon. using the exploit weakness stuff to do serious damage when combined. Like, because when you have the exploit weakness, right, and you're in that area of the health bar that has the extra damage, and then you have the parry multiplier on top of it, it was doing crazy DPS. So Explosive Sphere is very good for it, for sure.
This way lies gold, says Oswald.
Yeah, right now we're cooking up, myself and Blade Zero, we're cooking up a interesting new variation of a Thorns build. It won't be using your standard melee weapon style with barbs and bursts. It's going to be using a wand. So you won't actually, like, it won't have, like, the active attack play style. It'll be, like, a pure, like, you just gotta stand there and take the damage to deal the damage build. But,
Still works.
I think it's gonna be pretty good, hopefully. Will be my 7th campaign of the league, hell yeah. I have done quite a few, especially considering I was playing hardcore there for a bit. You know, every death is a new campaign clear. This patch. I don't remember, like, Rabbit said on the podcast this week that in the database, it was like 50 plus zones in the campaign are being updated. So I'm really excited to see what that's about. I know GGG said some of the, like, early campaign acts were missing bosses, so I'm guessing, like, some of those zones are getting those bosses added to them. Like, some campaign zones, like, don't have any boss at all. And GGG said that every campaign zone was supposed to have a boss, so we might be getting those bosses, but I assume a bunch of the layouts are getting trimmed as well. So I'm super hyped about that. Any of you guys plan on doing any of the races? The races start today. Yeah, that we're removing boss duplicates, especially if we get Act 5. I don't know why I'm on a copium train for Act 5 right now. GG has never hinted towards Act 5 in this patch, but I really hope we get a new Act 2. I don't know why I don't like the... I love the campaign. I like, when I get to the interludes, I'm like, ugh, Z. Like, the middle one, the Act 2 one is fun because I like the... Like, a lot of people hate the final boss for Act 2 because he's so fucking hard. I actually like the Act 2 final boss because he's so fucking hard. He's fun. So I actually kind of like doing the final boss of the Act 2 interludes, but I really like it. I really want Act 5. Like, the interludes aren't awful, but they're not, like, comparative to an act, you know? You even try PoE 2 with a controller? Yeah, I have. What's up, Caleb? I've tried PoE 2 with a controller before. Because, funny enough, I'm listening to a StarCraft lo-fi track right now. I used to play StarCraft for a very fucking long time, and I did not care about ergonomics and, like, being in good posture and stuff, and I destroyed my wrist and hands, and holding controllers, for whatever reason, for long periods of times makes my hands hurt. Even though I was playing StarCraft on keyboard and mouse, just... I can't play controllers for super extended period of time anymore. Which really sucks when playing fighting games, because you can play like a fighting game for like an hour and it's like, well, I gotta put the controller down. And Rocket League. Like, me and my friend been playing a bunch of Rocket League, and I play Rocket League on controller, so it's just like, sometimes I don't want to stop playing Rocket League, so I'm just like fighting through the pain. Ooh. This is a fun SSF item to get. I can do a power charge build on a character. Hey, what's up, Clock Blocker? How you doing, man? I never did StarCraft LAN parties, but me and my friend Caleb used to do BattleNet. Like, that was StarCraft Brood War online was like my first online gaming experience. I had moved away from, like, we grew up together and I had moved away, and then he called me one day. He was like, dude, we can play StarCraft online. I was like, wait, really? And then we connected the BattleNet, and... Hey, what's up, Blaze? Good morning, sir. Hope your weekend's going well. How the challenge going? I mean, so far, so good. Level 41. Yeah. Luckily, bows are pretty easy. Like, some of the bow skills are just kind of good, so... I'm not ready yet. This is the range character life. As a melee boy, I'm just like watching this section. But range boys just get to shoot. Are you going back out there, fool? Okay, the lava keeps coming when I freeze them, so... Oh, that hits hard. Being in the middle of 3 of these blowing up hurts. I probably need to come back. Buff melee, yes. Need more melee buffs. Buff melee, buff life. We were just talking about 0.5. Hey, what's up, Jungle? I need 0.5 so bad. I am so fucking bored. I don't know if you got to the point in the podcast, Blaze, where Rabbit mentions that, like, I don't know if it was someone from, like, the PoE DB team or just like someone that was actually a GGG dev, but someone was in our chat saying that 50 of the campaign areas have been updated in the database for the next patch, which is, like, super fucking exciting. Yeesh. How far is the drive? Congrats on the move, though, man. I'm sure that's got to be exciting. I think I already told you, but I enjoyed your podcast with Oscrix. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, nice. Backyard's huge. Have you ever had a backyard before? Will this be your first time, you know, mowing the lawn? Yeah, you never know. Some people, you never know where people have lived before. I mean, Clock, that whole conversation could have been, I do remember that Sims game, by the way, Caleb. That Sims game was fun. Like, if you want to, like, bring up the conversation where, like, on your first character, you killed, like, Uber Arbiter and then Uber at Zeri, like, killing these, like, characters, like, provide... Like, you know how killing Arbiter the first time gives you access to rare ray stones? Like, if other things in the endgame gave you, like, weird campaign buffs or something, like, I wouldn't lose my shit over that, but it definitely would be weird. I think getting Twink Gear is a good enough experience to make the campaign easier. My whole argument is against campaign skips. That, like, anyone who wants their second character to start at level 65... You're fucking out of your goddamn mind. Like, I will never, ever be okay with that. That's so bad. That's so bad. If you want to talk about, like, campaign buffs, campaign alternatives, I feel like there's more of a debate there. I'm still against those things. But I think there's at least a discussion to be had around campaign alternatives and, like, campaign buffs after a first clear. But campaign skips, endgame boosts... You're out of your damn mind. It's unavoidable, Blaze. It's unavoidable. But I know, I think GGG did something awesome with that Arbiter kill. First Arbiter kill gives you access to rare, crafting your own rare tablets. Like, I feel like that whole thing can be expanded upon many different ways, which I think is cool. Because this league, I didn't do Temple at all, but I remember the first week, like, I remember Rabbit, he couldn't get Arbiter forever. I don't think he did an Arbiter kill for, like, the first 3 weeks. But I had an Arbiter kill, like, day 2. And I was selling rare tablets like crazy. Shit like that's really cool. I don't know. Oh, that's a good point, Blaze, yeah. because you probably would have just, like, never ever risked the fight, because there's, like, no point in, like, you're not gonna be farming for a Prism and SSF and stuff, so. That is definitely worth it, though. Rare tablets are huge. Like, imagine if, like, let's say this next patch adds Maven or whatever, and, like, when you kill Maven, it makes all of your towers function as if they have grand projects in them. So you're, like, able to perma-hop around. Like, shit like that, I think, is cool. Oh yeah, the RNG around Arbiter is awful. Like, there was a day I did, like, there was a 2 to 3 day period where I did like 300 Arbiter kills, and like, when you do that many kills in a row, you like, you get, you know, you get the fight down, and there are just like some RNG combos that are just absolutely fucking stupid that it can happen. And yeah, if that just happens in hardcore, it's like, well, game over, dog. For now, by the way, I am deciding against Mirage Archer. We had quite a few conversations yesterday about it and whether it would be cheating. And I think the general consensus it wasn't cheating. But there was a rule set that Crimson came up with that if I put in the Mirage Archer whatever my primary skill was, since like in theme it's the Mirage copying what I'm doing, that wouldn't be cheating. But despite like almost everyone, I think like Blaze and only a few other people were the ones that were like, yeah, probably don't do it. I'm avoiding it for now. I'm not doing any Mirage Archer. Right now I'm triple heralding. But right now I'm against the Mirage Archer. Hey, what's up, Cheap Tack? How you doing, man? Will you get a Burger King? I might go back. Hold on a second. I might go back and, like, take gold from some, or take divines from, like, Proper Panda and the Thorns Discord and, like, do a super overpowered, like, meta build and just blast through the challenges at some point. But the build I'm currently I currently had set up, it's like I would need to be like carried through some Ubers, and I don't want to be fucking doing that. So I do want the Burger King crown, but maybe I'll like slam it out later in the league. I've got like a good portion of it done. But yeah, I don't know. You don't use Snipe Shot? No, I'm doing a challenge where I can only use one skill. One attack skill. I'm doing, there's this website that generates build challenges, and it generated me a bow druid where I can only use one active attack, or one active, you know, damage skill or whatever. Right now I'm going with Eye Shot. When I get to Endgame and have better bows, I'm going to try other stuff to see if we can do like a fun little off-meta twist on it. But just right now, for the sake of the campaign and solo self-found. I'm also a noob at solo self-found. So I'm okay playing a little meta skill right now, so I can learn how to craft. Blade is everywhere. Blade and I are working on a fun thorns build. Give me a sec. Didn't see the path was down here. I'll watch it in a sec. Gonna clear this boss. Oh, is that Arbiter? Hell yeah. Yeah, my normal Arbiter, like, dude, some of the combo, I fucking hate that fight. It's fun when it's fun, but when it's not fun, it is the most bullshit fight in this game. I actually think it's really fun if they, like, rework some of the trigger timings on it, and they prevented some of these weird overlaps. I think it could be, like, a fucking amazing fight. But it's just got some bullshit. What's my fire res? Oh, I got actually good fire res. Hell yeah. Right now, I am Shaman, by the way. I've got Wisdom of the Magi for the Bonded Runes, which really isn't doing much right now. And then I got Turning of the Seasons. Might swap Wisdom of the Magi to Reactive Growth. Won't be able to take Bringer of the Apocalypse, because that would have to be the only skill I use. And it wouldn't be using a bow, so... Oh, this attack. My game just crashed? Yep, my game crashed. Okay. Let's watch this Blaze death real quick. Hold on. I don't have my... I reformatted my PC and I didn't set up my obs well enough, so hold on. I gotta capture the audio for it and stuff. Noob streamer, noob streamer. Okay. Let's... Here we go. I'll hide myself. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, bro. Oh man. That is one of the most unfortunate positionings I've ever seen. Oh damn, bro. Damn. That's funny. That was probably the most brutal ring I've ever seen. I was like, when I saw that he was doing the ring, I was like, oh, that's not that bad. Like, the ring's not awful to deal with. But then he followed up with that, and you happen to be in the corner of their arena, which just made it 10 times worse. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I'm launching the game now. Loading slow though. Oh, now OBS isn't capturing it. There we go. Noob streamer. Alright, let's see what happened in the boss fight. I'm pretty sure I should still be, like, alive. Dodge roll to his ass, yeah. That's, yeah. That might be the worst. I can't remember a more unfortunate Arbiter that I've seen. You did your best. Yeah, you were like, I was impressed. I was like, damn, he's doing it. And yeah, that was sick. Well, I finally replaced my graphics card. One of the reasons why I just got frustrated streaming all the time is because my graphics card was like on the fritz. I didn't realize it was my graphics card for the longest time. But I could not stream for like long periods of time, and like it's just so annoying when you crash. It takes you like 10 minutes to get everything back up. But then it started crashing when I was at work, so it was like, okay, now I have to fix it, and I'm about a 5070, and no crashes. So, well, no PC shut like crashes. Game still crashes clearly. But yeah, when I was when I'm like doing work in Unity and stuff in the game, and like my PC crashes and I lose, you know, several minutes of work, that's just like, I can't do that. Oh, I need to get my music going again. Oh, I probably had double audio playing there too for a sec. Yeah, I mean, it was annoying enough, like, with the whole game. I mean, like, it started happening in Rust too, and that was like, when it started happening in Rust, it was like, okay, like when it happens in Rust, you're out in the middle of the world, and your body's just laying there and stuff. So that was getting super annoying. So it was preventing me from playing like some of my favorite games, and then, but then when it started happening when I was actually like working, I was like, okay. And it seems fixed. I'm sure more parts will need to be replaced soon. It's like a 5-year-old PC, and this is the first update I've made on it, but yeah.
It beats still.
Alright, let's see if we can one-shot in a Plotsy. I haven't been doing a good job of hitting every temple, because I really could have used the exalts from it and some of my pieces. Oh. Almost level 42 before we got here. I'm usually not this close to the campaign level. Any of you guys playing in the race today? I am not planning on it. I'm probably going to be hosting Crimson or something when the races start, so it'll probably be a shorter stream.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled. You Val are as vile as your name. Bow to your queen or die!
She is my queen.
I'm not ready yet.
You will fall before us.
I need more time for that.
I shall crush you!
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Feel Arakali's sting! I will crush you, insect!
I need more time for that.
Need to get the freeze off on her before she goes up again. Can we kill her before... She warped. That was weird. Finish her before she goes up. There we go.
Did I slay the viper? Or did she just shed her skin?
When do the races start today, Cal? I think it's in 3 or 4 hours. Can't remember. Racing is more of a watch thing for you? Yeah. I mean, I love speedrunning. I just struggled. Where's go left? I just really struggle at learning layouts. I'm sure like one day if I like sit down with like Cyclone or something and he like holds my hand through them, I could like get a better understanding of them, but every time I've tried to learn them, I'm just like, Wanted that iron rune. Oh, it's at 3 p.m. EST. Oh, damn, it's way later than I thought. Okay. Oh, they're definitely good learning experiences. Like, I love a fresh campaign start for sure. But I want the... Isn't there like a cosmetic you get for winning them? It looks cool. I already got the heart, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so far, so good. Should be able to easily get to Act 4. Really want to replace my bow. Been using this since level 16. I'm really bad at shopping. I gotta get better at the vendor game. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to go shop.
How goes it? Stay wary.
Nothing good.
How can I advise?
I'll save that. Ooh.
Be warned, friend. They're farewell.
We'll grab that when we get a temple. Okay. Okay. But yeah, Blade and I are working on a interesting Thorns Arctic Armor build, so that might be a lot of fun. Hopefully it ends up being good. Oh, I have no life flask. I didn't refill it. I mean, it's definitely not solo self-found friendly. Thorns is alright. It's like a B- tier build. It can do some things pretty well. I mean, with enough investment, any build can work at like a high level. You know, I've gotten it to where Thorns can AFK some Alacrum.
I'm not ready yet.
Taking too long, fuck you. Need new bow. Yeah, I mean, Thorns is so weirdly itemized, and yeah. Thorns on gear is only for Thorns builds. It doesn't help, like, Caltrops builds and stuff. So it's just, like, it's a stat that only Thorns, like, players who are playing actual Thorns use. Ooh, we did get a temple. Oh, I forgot to DM them last one, but right now I am choosing not to use Mirage. Despite, like, most people saying it was probably fine, I am choosing not to. For now. I will ask him though. I do want to ask him and see what he says, but yeah, right now I'm deciding to use Triple Herald. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. I should ask him for sure, but I did not know. I think if I do Architect right now, it's just a room of loot, which is fine. Yeah, what do y'all think of this temple? Fuck the Roman roads. This is how you build a temple, boys.
Cannot trust a stone to stay still here.
Looks as bad as all my temples. Hell yeah. God, I can't wait for the next League mechanic. I don't think I have anything to regal. Forgot how hard that guy can hit.
Not ready yet. Maniacs.
I'm literally just like doing everything I can to make it until May. I'll do whatever stupid challenge comes my way at this point, cause we're just stalling. We're just stalling now. Can we make it to 0.5 alive? Without losing our minds. If I were to get an RPG, I never played Spider-Man 2, so if I were to like stall with an RPG, I would just get Spider-Man 2 and not anything new. Because I like the first Spider-Man game, and I like the Miles Morales one. And I've been meaning to play Spider-Man 2, I just haven't had time for it. So if I was to play anything that wasn't like a multiplayer game, it'd be probably that. Not turning out to be a good bow, Rip. Maybe a bow will drop from the final chest. No mana!
I'm full up.
Okay. Level my 43, nice. Oh, got my first crystal capacity. Elevore, I don't know what that is. Blistering Bond, I don't know what that is. But sure, I'll take uniques. Okay. Hey, what's up, old dragon? Doing well, man. How are you? What happens to Temple in 0.5? It's probably going core. So you know how like Abyss went from main to core, like it was the main league event, and then now it can just show up in maps, and you can force Abyss to spawn by putting Abyss tablets. There was probably going to be a Val Temple tablet, and you can force the Temple to spawn in your maps, and you're probably going to get an Atlas tree for a Temple. There's probably going to be a lot of balance changes around Temple in 0.5. It might be fairly unrecognizable, but it will go core, absolutely. It's got, like, a lot of important crafting in it. It's got a lot of, like, it's got microtransactions tied to it, so that means, like, it's definitely going core. Yeah. We have to wait and see how GGG changes it. We know it's absolutely getting balance changes. And I'm sure it's going to get some changes to how it functions, so functionally it might be slightly different. But the way you'd have an Atlas tree for it, and you would like force it to spawn in your maps via tablets and stuff like that. Playing P1 and 2, yeah, I was playing PoE 1 for a bit. I was enjoying Mirage. I had a good time on it. We'll probably go back to do the challenges at some point. Well, maybe. We'll see. Oh, it was the charm helmet. Okay. But yeah, Temple's definitely going core. Like, we don't have enough endgame for them to not make endgame leagues core right now. Guardhouse left, okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to back into a game jam for a while now, but like when you have like 2 games that are in early access hell, it's like you really can't justify time away from it for that kind of stuff, which sucks. We got light radius, sweet. This bow ended up being a complete bust. But yeah, that's cool, man. It's fun. It's a lot of stress, but yeah, like keep doing jams. I mean, they're a good time. Have you and your brother ever thought about going the Dwarf Fortress route? You know, you just start building a game for the next 10 years like those guys did.
Aunt herself probably stood right here.
Oh yeah, if you're new to PoE 2, if you're like PoE 2's first and then go to PoE 1, it's definitely like It's why I just like the argument, like, the games are merging, because, like, there's no way they will ever fully feel the same. There's, like, while they're getting the same, like, endgame features and endgame systems and mechanics, like, they'll never actually feel, like, they're a very different feel and almost flow to them that they'll always be different enough, so, like, you'll be able to, like, enjoy the two of them and get a little bit of different thing, from each of them, you know? Like, they'll have the same experience in many facets, but, like, it'll be a little bit different of a vibe and stuff, so.
Yeah.
No res sucks. That's not bad. But I lose lightning res, and I'm really low on lightning res. I'll hold on to those gloves for now if I can get more lightning res.
Take care.
Light up still selling PoE 2? Yeah, same. I mean, the market is so weird that, like, if anyone had stuff that was listed forever ago, it's probably, like, at market value cheap. Because of, like, just how everything's inflating. Oh, I mean, yeah, like, PoE 1 has, like, so many more, like, layers of, like, endgame uber bosses that, like, you can finish, like, if you're playing Trade League in PoE 2, you can finish a character in 3 days, but in PoE 1, you're playing that shit for 2 weeks. Which eventually PoE 2 will get to. But even when that happens, you know, they'll still feel different. Like, I'm not worried about that. Well, I was in a temple, that's why I ended up back here. Always do that. Oh yeah, like, I want to do a retrospective talk about Temple at this point, because at this point, like, as someone who plays the league, like, more than a few months, Temple has been awful. Like, Trade League is fucking the worst it's ever been, this deep into the league, in my opinion. That's, like, the main reason I'm playing Solo Self-Found and Solo Self-Found Hardcore now is because it's, like... Trade League's stupid right now. It's 56 Divines for a fucking Rune of Tithing and shit like that. It's like, what? As someone who likes to make off-meta builds, it's like 5 mirrors per build. And that's just too rough. Too rough. I need more gold so I can gamble for a new bow in Act 4. This bow is starting to fall off. Hey, what's up, Protag? They have a website for that emoji, man. It doesn't, like, have every character in the ladder, but it's got most of them. Have you ever looked at PoE Ninja emoji, man? I don't think we'll ever get that in-game because PoE Ninja exists. But if you've never used the website PoE Ninja, you can look up like everything on people's characters. It has has everything. The resistances, like how much estimated DPS they do, passives, jewels, all the gear, all the skills. We're gonna script about the state of defenses. I'm doing good, man. I'm excited to see that video. I'm just stalling until the patch, you know. Blade and I are cooking up a interesting Reflect Thorns build that, like, is, like, the most different Thorns build I've seen. It's like, it plays like the Arctic Armor builds did, but with Thorns. And hopefully it ends up working out. But outside of that, it's just, you know, we're stalling. We're just fucking stalling until the patch, man. I really want 0.5 so bad. The off season is so rough for the podcast. We have to just come up with whatever to talk about when we're a weekly show. It's not rough. Like, we're dorks talking about a video game. It's not rough at all. But, you know what I mean. It's just, I need something new to talk about. You know, we've had a Diablo 2 episode, you know. I need some meat to talk about. And, like, I feel like we've talked about so many subjects this league. Like, do I really want to bring back up life stacking again? Yes, I actually do. But I don't know if Miso and Rabbit want to hear me talk about life stacking again. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking for the heart. I think it's right here. What am I doing? Yeah, I agree, like 1000% Moji. Like, the fact that maybe I'm putting that in the show notes again, because I haven't bitched about not getting patches more in a while. That used to be the thing, like, the comments would, like, be upset at me about, was like, Cal, quit bringing up mid-league patches. They're not gonna do them. But, so I stopped, like, bitching about it all the time. But the fact that we got no 0.4.1 is a real bummer. Even just a handful of uniques would have been so wonderful. Oh, am I dead? Nah.
The shadow of death looms over this altar. Leaves a bad taste in the mouth, but I do what must be done.
No more blood mage buffs. No, no, no. No, no, no. I don't know. I feel like in min-max gear, you should be able to comfortably get to like 5,000 to 6,000 life.
More monuments to death.
But you really can only get to like 4 to 4.5k unless you're a Titan. Yeah, that's what I, like, I don't know what happened in the edit for Try's video. Try just posted a video, a bunch of content creators, and my video got, like, chopped up weird. That's basically what I was saying, was, like, runes are not a replacement for the crafting bench, despite GDD, like, seeming to try and make it be one, and I don't know.
The secrets of the vow.
If the whole rune system got a complete rework, I'd be okay with that. Maybe if they added like a rune crafting system where you could like craft runes and like easier in the campaign for the resistances you wanted, but if you could like merge two runes together, you could do like a fire lightning res rune, or you know, I don't know, like just add some customization to it. Sure, it might be a little bit better, and you need to make it like more frequent in the campaign. Because like, look at me right now, Like, I can't... I could put sockets on these boots. I could put another socket in these chests, but I don't have resistance runes right now I can even slot in these things. Like, this one's using an intellect rune because I fucking don't even have a resistance rune to slap in them. It's like, I need reses, but I can't get the res on my gear because I don't have the runes. But in PoE 1, it's just so much easier. I mean, I think a lot of the problems get solved if there's, like, more Artificer Orbs and more rune drops, but it's still not enough. I think you need to be able to customize the runes. I don't want that.
You're even more animal than I. I need more time for that.
You are blind. The greater good.
We need a new bow. I'm bad.
Unleashed.
Don't roll into that like a dummy. Phase him. Phase him.
Sacrifice is the only path.
No, he's doing the spinning circle again, you fucker.
Give in.
You just gotta wait it out, because he can't phase when this is up. Uh-oh. We're fine.
I can't give up. I must save my.
Hey, Rusty. It's going good. I mean, we're about to make it to Act 4. I'm still using a level 16 bow, so that's been unfortunate, but, you know, we're cruising.
The destruction of that water will be repaid 1,000-fold.
I'm not the one that did that, dude. You did.
Let's see you survive this. I cannot let my efforts be in vain. Full power. Let me show you what true intellect.
Butt lasers.
I've been preparing for you for years.
We'll get him eventually, guys. Don't worry.
I plan for every contingency. Fatal ambition. This is not over yet. Atziri will soon begin her
Butt lasers.
on my way or die.
Don't worry, guys. We're getting there. Level 16 bow. Huzzah.
Is nigh. Full power. How foolish.
Should get another freeze soon.
I need more time for that.
That is nothing for the greater good.
We did it. We're so good. PoE could do with more chase belts. I mean, there are some really good belts, to be honest. You got Darkness and Throne, you got Headhunter, you've got Soul Tether. They did remove a really good belt from like 0.3, I think. It was Iron Class, that was a good belt.
The legacy of the Val must be protected.
I don't know how they're gonna add Mage Blood
Know of a way to contain the beast.
and make it as OP as it is in PoE 1.
There is. I will come to your era. Perhaps there is.
That's unfortunate. Could have used a new ring. Yeah, that's what like I meant on the podcast, Moji. Like we had an interesting conversation at the end of the last episode where we were talking about like how the game just feels so much easier now, and was it because of the nerfs? And yeah, the nerfs did make that easier, but like it also just helps knowing the fights and like knowing how to traverse the campaign geared and stuff. Like I think people underestimate how much they improve over time as gamers from their first experience. Even if you're good mechanically as an ARPG player, when you don't know the fights, you don't know how to like traverse build craft and item craft, like even if you come from similar ARPG, you still there's still a significant learning curve, and it's been over a year of playing this game now. Like that's a lot of improvement. It's an interesting topic, Protag. I'd be against that. I don't like that kind of stuff because as a content creator, you feel forced to interact with those patches to like get an edge up on like the competition and stuff. It was an interesting conversation. We do have a few more filler episodes to go before well, I mean, I have no idea when we get 0.5 news, but I'm sure it's still a week or two. Hopefully not too long.
I'm off to study a tome on blood magic.
They mentioned Mage Blood will just keep active charm. Oh. I mean, that could be very overpowered. Rite of Passages is stupid. So if you had like a Mage Blood with 3 rites of passages, like, yeah, that would probably be fucking dumb. Oh right, I wanted to shop. I need a new bow bad.
Here is the gear I've got.
Damn. It's the only bow he's got.
Here's your gold.
Well, it's not limited to Magic Flask in PoE 1, so I don't think it's going to be limited. I would guess it's not limited.
Here's what I've got.
Who's the gambler? This dude, Tujin? Damn. All our gold. The gamble life.
Till next time.
Oh, really? I thought it worked with Epic Flask then. I don't know what I'm talking about. Plants? I don't care about plants.
What can I do for you? Here for a deal.
You never had a rite of passage? I've never seen one drop, but I've used one before. They're stupid as fuck. Hey, how you doing, Mice?
Impeccable offerings. Fair enough. Come back.
Alright, we're level 43. We really need a new bow.
Ahoy there, mate. Over here.
Ahoy! How's it going, mate?
All good.
Welcome with your business.
Where do we want to go first? Let's go Kedge.
We've arrived.
As you wish.
What's my res at right now?
We shouldn't be here.
Lightning's pretty low. Fire and cold aren't the best.
Claim ye. I'm not ready yet.
Ooh, my first greater drillers.
I'm not ready yet. Alan Frisco.
Nice. Getting an essence is huge. Which one's haste? Attack speed, nice. Can maybe craft a new bow later. Maybe that artillery bow that just dropped. Bunch of artillery bows dropping.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Oh, wow.
A druid knows the turtle
Artillery bow city. Well, that makes things a little interesting. Let's go see if we can do anything with any of these. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and slap the Greater Jeweler an eye shot. Alright, so... Okay. That's a good start. We want this to hit damage and not attack speed. Leech's life. I don't know if I want to slam the haste into that. That's, that's ID. Can't use it till 45. That's a level away. We're fine. YOLO. I don't care. Double exalt it. Hope we hit projectile skills or added damage. We'll take adds physical damage. No prod skills, but this bow is most certainly going to be an upgrade. We take that. Where's physical damage? Boom. I think I can get slammed one more time, so maybe that last one will give us prod skills, but either way, we'll take it. It's a win. New bow. Can use it in a level.
Here's the gear I've got. I think I know someone who needs this.
How's 5070 treating you? 5070 treating you? I mean, it's great, you know. I haven't like, you know, I haven't like tried pushing like the graphics of any game to the extreme and stuff, but you know, when I first played Rust with it, like that was the first game I know. I was like, oh my god, like this game is a night and day, like different with like how smooth it's playing. But yeah, it's great. Global physical damage, cool. Okay, so we need to get a level, and then we can use the new bow. Oh, I need more dex for it too, so we will have to go change passives. That's fine. We'll figure that out when we level. Yeah, I mean, one of the best things about... we got added lightning as the last roll, so ended up being pretty good bow. No prod skills. That's fine. But yeah, the fact that like you with the mage blood you get like all that resistance from your flask, it just makes itemizing like you can fit in extra uniques, like it's pretty fucking big deal. I need this new bow, boys. I need this new bow bad. We've been using this Act 1 bow for so long. I think I gambled for it at the beginning of Act 2, actually. I think we gambled for it at the beginning of Act 2. You ever run a Twister build this season? No, I've never played Twisters, period. There are quite a few skills I still haven't played. Which is part of the reason why I'm doing these challenges, you know. They're forcing me out of my comfort zone. But no, I have not played Twisters yet. I've seen Prada's Twister builds, and I've seen Snoo-based Twister builds. But I have not played them myself. Yeah, Twisters are overpowered. Arguably one of the best, if not the best, projectile skill. What Prada does with Twisters is stupid. I'm just trying to level up so I can use this damn bow. You tried Twisters, I cleared it and do it right? Oh no, Twisters is nuts. Twisters is nuts. It can be very good. It has such a, like, it'll clear off a screen. Like, you can get an absurd amount of them out.
I'm not ready yet. No mana.
That's beef. I want to level up before this boss because I really want to replace this bow. Hopefully it's a good damage increase. It's not League Start friendly. Yeah. I mean, a lot of things in PoE 2 don't really feel League Start friendly, to be honest. It feels like, we're talking about League starters, like, comparative to PoE 1. I genuinely don't feel like there's, like, that many really good League starters. That just, like, dominate very easily. Give me the level up. Give me level up before boss. Don't make me do another boss with this low deeps. It's a tough game. A lot to learn. Alright. I need to go to town. Because we need more decks. How much more decks? Not sure. 2 nodes of decks.
Time I turned over a new leaf.
Can I get rid of 2 strength nodes without breaking anything? Okay. Alright, so eye shots at 11. Oh, I didn't put my fourth support gem in. 1155 DPS. Alright, so we essentially doubled our damage there. Let me put a support gem in. I want to put projectile acceleration 3 in, but we don't have that yet. We need to get 1 more level. Maybe I do deliberation. I wouldn't mind putting cold attunement or cold mastery in it either, but I don't have that either. We don't want that. I'm doing a lot of extra damage with elemental ailments right now. Don't have rage. Could do close combat. I'm getting close to everything because of my, yeah, we'll do close combat. I'm getting close to everything because of you. I have to be near enemies to give them exposure, so close combat's pretty decent. And then eventually we will change that when we have level 5 support gems. Do I have any weapon? I have 1 whetstone. Alright. This should be a pretty big DPS increase. Hey, what's up, Bricky? How you doing? How do you feel about paid campaign skip? So that's what's funny is I've been my new thing I'm going with is if we add a campaign skip, I want it to cost $60. That way every idiot that wants to ruin their experience with a campaign skip, they at least are wasting their money doing it. So I'm such an asshole. But yeah, charge $60 for the campaign skip. Yeah, Triple Herald. I actually have the extra spirit because of this body armor, which I need to replace soon. But I decided not to use Mirage Archer. It felt like cheating. Hey, damn, Derozia, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. How's your weekend been?
A druid knows to travel light.
Hell yeah. Mjolnir is super fun. The one thing unfortunate, like, about the changes they've made to PoE 2 is I like to play Mjolnir Cyclone in PoE 1, but I'm guessing Cyclone's limited to swords only, so we won't be able to play Mjolnir Cyclone in PoE 2. Hey, old man, thanks for the sub, bro. Oh yeah, this is much better DPS. This boss would have been awful with the old bow. I'm dead. I rolled way late. Luckily we're tanky enough. I deserve to die there, though. Got way greedy. I believe them, though.
Freya will have a Verizium, sure enough.
I know where he's Olaf.
There we go.
Watching is definitely enough.
How can I advise you?
I don't like, again, if the argument is campaign skip, where you start an endgame, no. If you want to talk about campaign alternatives, ooh, it's interesting, love. There's a semi-debate there, but...
Deal.
Y'all be tripping. Hey, Kodachi. What's up, man? This has no res, and I'm so low on lightning res. Darn.
Welcome to the Five Forged a few finer.
We're doing a solo self-found build challenge. What you been up to, man?
That will keep you alive in a pinch. Farewell.
I'll take double res. Oh, right, that had an int thing in it. See if I can get another one. Oh, won't let me socket it? That's funny. Brick my character! Shit!
Hail.
Old rogues find
I
new
need int. Oh, I had this there. Did I lose? I lost Herald of Ash there. Sheesh. Okay, we'll have to play without Herald of Ash for a moment. Do I have another socket with stats? There's dex, there's strength, cool. Okay. Sorry, got distracted by having to save my character. Vibing right now, recently, back on PoE for some testing. Yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm just playing fun little build challenges. Myself and Blade Zero are working on like a throwback to the old Arctic Armor, Thorns, Adonia's Eagle stuff. Right now, it's just stalling until the next patch. 2 games is enough a campaign skip for me. I mean, that's how I feel about it. But everyone's got their preferences, it seems. It's a very polarizing topic. Like, there are people who are, like, all over on the spectrum for it. I mean, yeah, once like, again, like, I feel like it's just a ridiculous conversation to have when the game is so unfinished. The campaign's not done. We're missing 4 weapon types worth of uniques. So we're missing all the leveling uniques that are coming with all the new classes. You know, we're missing so many balance passes that will make the bad uniques better. Like, at some point, it's just going to be so much, you know, easier just because of the changes we make to the game. They make to the game, you know? Nice, Olaf. What are y'all going with? I mean, as a content creator, your brain normally gets baited by the new stuff. So, like, I want to be like, I'm going to do this, but, like, you know, if swords comes, I'm probably doing a sword build. You know, if axes come, I'm probably doing an axes build. So for me, it's, like, impossible for me to, you know what I'm league starting right now. If we got Fate of the, like, if someone did like a private league in a week or two, that was like a fresh start for Fate of the Vow, I'd probably play like something like Supporting Fire Tactician, but that's not a good league starter per se, so. Did Anthony already start the league, or is it coming?
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
I like the thing that he starts on April 4th. Oh, okay. I'll probably be playing in it then. I'll probably be playing Supporting Fire Tactician. I haven't played a Merc yet at all. Merc's my main. Lurk as my probably like warrior style builds are what I main more, but mercenary is the ascendancy I play the most, absolutely. And yeah, I imagine that's gonna be the more of the case when we get duelists. So Tactician is very fun. I think all of them are very fun. I think Gemling is highly underrated. Could use a little bit of love though. I think Tactician is super fun, and I think Witch Hunter is the best ascendancy in the game.
Let's do the finest available.
I think Witch Hunter is number one. Listen, if they're gonna add a campaign skip, I just hope they charge, like, you know, $60 to $100 for it. At least they're robbing dummies.
I should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
When you want something to be true, it's easier to be led astray.
Aye. Nonetheless, the fog, as promised.
I mean, if it's specifically on an Oracle, I don't know, maybe try a spear build. Try explosive spear or something. Okay, I'm playing armor ES, so we're doing some armor ES stuff. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you wanted to transfer your Mjolnir Oracle to it. I don't know. Play a crossbow build.
Where to?
Play a crossbow build. Those are really fun. Try out twisters. Try out twister build.
Raise the sails!
Well, the good news for me, or for at least people who like the game like me, is they're like GGG. See, as long as Jonathan seems to be game director of PoE 2, there's no way we're getting a campaign skip. So you'll have to wait until he leaves, and then maybe a campaign skip's possible. Yeah, you're getting Giga Rage baited, Kadachi. I don't know if you watched the last episode of the podcast, Kadachi. I think I might have seen your comment on it. But we did talk about the campaign skip stuff. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Not dead.
I need more time for that. Balance restored.
Nothing good. It's funny because a lot of people say it got heated. I don't look at that as getting heated. But I genuinely think it's a dumb conversation. I genuinely think that the people that argue for the campaign skip, they don't acknowledge that it would have a negative impact on aspects of the game. Like, campaign skips, campaign alternatives, it does change the game. And it might be making it better for you in a vacuum, but in other aspects of the game, it gets impacted, whether it's the economy or, you know, how other people enjoy the game. Which, there's always a trade-off with something like that. Like, these people get to have an experience they enjoy. You know, all these people that don't like it, they can just try not to interact with those systems, yada, yada, yada. But that's all can be true. But they ignore the fact that it would have systematic and economic impacts on the game that GGG would have to account for. And I'm not saying that world can't exist, but the argument's always, you would just add it to the game and then you wouldn't have to interact with it and it would be fine. It's like, even if I didn't interact with it, it would change the game around me in many ways. And yeah, whether GGG could make it work, that's a completely different argument. But the idea that you can just slot it in and nothing would change is ridiculous to me, you know? It would be a like... And what would have to be is, at least in my mind, it would have to be, no matter what the campaign alternative was, it would need to be slower than the campaign. Most of these people that want the campaign alternative skips, they want to get to the end game faster on a new character. But if whatever the alternatives are faster than the campaign, the main way to play the game, that's bad. That's just bad design. The number one argument I see for the campaign skip is, it's okay, I don't mind doing the conversation. It's okay if I get rage baited every stream into this, because I don't mind talking about it, because I think it's genuinely, like, a ridiculous conversation. But it's fun to talk about. But yeah, the argument, like, it just, again, it depends on who you're asking it for, right? If you're somebody like us, who we do 10 characters per league, like, obviously, like, if on my 7th character, I could go through Delve and level on it, that's a fun, different experience for me personally, even if the Delve leveling is a little bit slower. You know, like, yes, that argument in a vacuum works, but I think the main reason most people want the campaign skip is because, like, the number one thing they say is, I don't have enough time to play. I can only play 10 hours per league. Like, what you're wanting is literally what ProTag was saying, to swipe your credit card, boost to level 65 with a full set of gear, and to be able to play the game like Fubgun. Like, there's no system that's getting added ever that accommodates those people. So that's why I think the conversation is, like, kind of dumb, because what these people want is, like, again, it's not everybody, but the majority of these comments are, I don't have enough time to play the game. I want to be able to get to endgame faster and skip all the nonsense I don't want to do. There's, like, I don't know what, like, that person needs to go play Standard League, right? Like, if you only have 10 hours per league, why don't you stay to Standard? Because you can then play one character forever. But what I'm just trying to say is, like always is like, well, what if it's on your 2nd character, it's faster? These people are complaining about only being able to play 10 hours for the league a lot of times. Like, they're not even, like, one of the comments in the podcast, comments on the podcast episode was literally, I've never even, I would love a campaign skip. I've never even finished the campaign, is literally what he said. He wants a campaign skip, but he's never finished the campaign. Once. Like, it comes off as a dickhead thing to say, but the game is not for you. Like, there's no system, there's no change to the game that can be added that is going to accommodate this person outside of them just going and playing Standard. And that's why I get heated, is because, like a lot of the arguments aren't, like, you're arguing for 8 different people around, like, what the campaign skips could be. Like, some people want campaign alternatives. If you want a different way to level, such as Delve from level 1 or something, that's a completely different argument. I don't want it, but you can make grounds for it. But the time save aspect, the time save is Twink Gear. But, yeah.
How can I advise?
Yes?
Yes.
And again, I'm not saying GGG wouldn't be able to pull something like that off, but,
Anytime.
you know, it would definitely be a very weird and different experience.
Well, let's deal. Here's what I've got.
And I do acknowledge I play the game different from a lot of people.
Till next time.
Like, to me, the game doesn't begin in Endgame. The game begins at level 1 for me. From whenever I pick my first skill. And I'm trying to finish this, like, I'm doing a challenge run right now, right? Like, the game starts at level 1. Like, my build has been I've been having fun going through this experience, crafting this character from level 1. My journey is not waiting for me at level 64, you know? Your last podcast made me reroll and play plants? Hell yeah, dude. Plants are awesome, man. You're gonna have a blast. I love Try. Like, I've been DMing Try since the podcast, because, like, the comments make it seem like we were adversaries or something. Like, I love that conversation with Try. I want to talk to him way more. Like, I would love to do just, like, more chats with him all the time, because we have very different perspectives on the game. Neither of us feel like it got heated or like, you know, was toxic or bad or stuff, but some people were in the comments were like, yeah. Try so good. I love his videos. I love his videos too. He just has a different perspective. I've always, like, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of y'all relate, especially in the Path of Exile community, but, like, I hyperfixate really bad. Like, when I have a hobby, whenever I'm interested in something, you know, it's all consumption for me. Like, it's all consuming for me. And, like, PoE 2 is, like, the first game. Like, all the games I've played before, or all the hobbies I have before, like, you have, like, 1,000 different, I didn't talk to Macau. Shit. I don't think I released the Vulture, dude. But all the games I played before this one, like, they have, like, 800 different creators that are covering news, that are doing podcasts. Like, PoE is, like, the first space I came into where they're, like, there wasn't anyone, there's, like, no one that does, like, news coverage, really. Like, you get, like, the patch notes videos, like, once every 4 months from people, and then you get their podcast once every 4 months, right? Try is, like, the creator that was, like, sometimes it's, like, filler content. Like, that's what our podcast ends up being sometimes. We have filler episodes, but, yeah, I needed to talk to him, so he was on the boat. No, I love those kind of creators. I want to watch stuff all the time. That's why I'm, like, super excited about the Dreamcore podcast that he's doing with Palster on. Like, I just love to watch stuff with the games that I play, and Try gives me content. How'd you come up with the challenge? It's from a website that Olaf just linked. I mean, that is true, Protagonist. There are people who are just, they hate conflict at all. And I am someone who doesn't mind conflict. I don't mind, even though I genuinely believe I'm bad at debating, and I do get too caught up in the moment sometimes, but I like, you know, I could have that debate 1,000 times on the podcast, you know. I should probably avoid saying shit like it's shit and it's dumb and it's, like, awful and stuff, because that's very adversarial, but it's how I feel. But no, yeah, there are people who are just adverse to conflict. That is true. But yeah, I'm doing, it's the website, it's Random Answer, it spawns random build challenges. I haven't talked about this today on stream because it's day 2 of the challenge, but this is the challenge I'm doing. It is called the Bloodbound Decree. It was just a random challenges I generated from the website. It does the Oath of Arms, which is choose Druid and wield a bow. So I was forced into my ascendant, or not in my ascendancy, but my class. I ended up going Shaman, but the Shaman bow build. And then I can only use 1 damage active skill. So I'm forced to just use 1 attack for everything. So it's And I'm also doing it in Solo Self-Found as an extra challenge. I feel like when I was looking through a bunch of challenges on the website, I was like, okay, I could absolutely do every single one of these with ease in Trade League. Like, Trade League, it just saw, like, absolutely. So I'm also doing it in Solo Self-Found to make it a little bit harder. The goal is to kill Arbiter under this rule set, and then after this, we'll either go make a new build or do a new challenge. I mean, when I say I'm not void of conflict, like, I don't mind getting into a disagreement debate with people. Like, I'm not, like, walking around in real life, you know, trying to get into arguments all the time, you know, but, you know, I don't mind disagreeing with someone's opinions and then having a back and forth about it. Of course, depends on what the opinion is. We're talking about a video game, right? There's like we're nerds talking about a video game on the podcast, so none of it is ultimately serious at all. We are just a bunch of dorks. I have no debate background, you know. I'm just a guy who likes this fucking game, so you don't really get, you know, the most fluid and well-worded back and forth sometimes.
Let's go. We made it.
Just ready for me to try to have a fist fight at ExileCon? We're gonna have so much... I'm literally like... I like having like B-roll and like random clips in my videos, and like I'm gonna have so many clips of us just dancing. Like, you know how in, like, anime, like, halfway through the episode, like, there's a little, like, card thing that pops up? I'm gonna be doing that in my videos, and it's just gonna be inserts of Try dancing. Try, Miso, and Rabbit dancing. I'm gonna get it, and don't worry, we're gonna have a clip of all four of us twerking at once, so... I think we get a rune from the side boss here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Nice. I mean, I think it's a long shot that we get a panel at I almost said BlizzCon. I've been to too many BlizzCons. At ExileCon. I definitely think that's a long shot. Would be fucking cool, though. I would just love to be able to interview any of the devs there as well, but... Even if, like, nothing happened, like, I'm just excited to fucking go. I am gonna go a few days early so I can, like, do sightseeing and shit, but then I'm sure me, Miso, and Rabbit are gonna make a lot of stupid content. I think Miso likes the vlog, so I'm sure he'll be doing some live streams while we're there. I know Mobilytics is flying out, so there might be something we do with Mobilytics, who knows, but... I will be trying to get some form of a panel there or something. That'd be sick. We did a panel once at BlizzCon on a side stage for my old podcast, Town Hall Heroes. It wasn't on the main stage. They had like little side stages. I don't know how long of a flight it is for me yet, because I'm sure it's like 2 different flights, but I know it's fucking long. I think the long... I have no idea. It was like 20-something hours though. Longest flight I've ever been on is probably 3 to 4.
Savages. Rowas were figures.
Do I get anything for clearing this? Doesn't look like it. There's a boss you can fight here that gives you a rune, I think.
This takes no kill for to date my
Another jeweler orb. I gotta learn layouts. I miss Heroes of the Storm. It was fun.
I need more time for that. Nature takes what's old.
Okay, here's the exit to the next area. So we gotta find that boss. No mana! No mana! There we go. Well, thoughts? Yeah, me too. Me too.
What have they done to this creature? Not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Double slam. Interesting. I didn't know he could cast that twice in a row.
I'm not ready yet.
Give me that blank rune. Ooh. Hey, what's up, Blade? Sonya was my main. Sonya was good. If I had to pick a main, it would probably be Asmodan, but I mean, I played that game for so long and so many hours. I played basically every hero a lot. But I would say probably not supports too often. If I played supports, it was probably Rhaegar or Brightwing. Maybe Malfurion at times. Like, depending on the meta. Some metas, Malfurion was really aggressive and fun to play. Tyrande, if you count her as a support, I played her a bit, but mostly would play either tanks or specialists. Sometimes assassins, but if I had to like pay a main, my most played character was absolutely Asmodan. I'd have to remember the metas. Most polarizing to be against. I don't know, sometimes, like, for a while, like, Arbiter in competitive play was not too controversial at times, but who was controversial for a while was Zagara. whatever team ended up with Zagara ended up, like, just having, like, you can never leave her alone in lane. Zagara was a big lane bully. So, like, for a long time, if she was unbanned, whichever team picked her, you know, they would dominate the lane, and... So that's the first one that comes to mind. A Falstad is another good example of a hero that's very polarizing. Like versus like him being on your team versus against your team. Like the amount of mat pressure that Falstad could apply was brutal. Kael'thas is another one as well. Like there was a period of time where Kael'thas was just an absolute menace. Like, if you have a Kael'thas against you, you have to play the game so differently. Your spatial awareness has to be, like, maximized.
I'm not ready yet.
Can I carry anymore?
I don't really feel that way about Zer. Like, Zeratul could be annoying at times. Nova, not so much.
Down, beast.
Probably tomorrow, Blade. I'm probably not doing a super long stream today because of the races. If you're down to start tomorrow, I'll probably start tomorrow because I'm probably not doing a much longer stream. I don't have an in-game name thing, but this guy's name is Cow Bloodbound Decree. Yeah, it is kind of like Big Bang Attack, yeah. Yeah, Falstad, I mean, and his other ult's really good too. Gust of Wind was really good at, like, saving your team if you were ever caught out of position, or, like, forcing the enemy team to be out of position. You could, Bloodbound Decree. Here, I've got it up on screen. Top left. Jaina was your main mage for Hotch? I mean, I love Jaina. My friend K1 Pro, he's a BlizzCon champion for Heroes of the Storm. I still talk to him all the time. He was, like, one of the best Jainas. I love me some Jaina. I mean, I think the boots that I have might be better than both of these. I'm pretty sure I have a 3-socket that's 29%. I'd have to check. Well, I mean, I got it, like, you know, week 1 of the league, you know. I crafted it, like, on my 2nd or 3rd character, so I didn't get it recently. I have to go check. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I have a 3-socket with 29%, though. It might be a... if I had to pick between these two, I would... I mean, it's hard to know without seeing how Adonia's ego scales the extra teethings or not. But obviously, the extra 5% crit gives us easier passives. See, it's a big question mark because we don't know how Donia scales the % increased thorns damage yet. Like, the safe bet is just sockets or more. So... probably not the thorns enchant. Probably the one with more maximum life, so the third one, I would guess. I mean, yeah, that's stupid. Yep. I mean, I would say the third Warriors. I think my crown's better than this one. I think mine's 22 spirit with 3 sockets. It's either 22 or 24 spirit with 3 sockets. My crown, I don't know if it has as much life as you, but I think mine's relatively the same. I'd have to check my Briar patch, though. Yeah. I was just saying, don't waste money on that one, because I have one that's, like, comparable, if we can't find a power charge one, but, yeah, the power charge one would be better for the Adonias. I do not have a power charge one.
I need more time for that. Rabbit's fly.
We're actually doing pretty good DPS for these Act 4 bosses, for how goofy our solo self-bound setup is.
Drink yourself to death, why don't ya? Druid knows to travel light.
Damn. Alright, that's pretty nuts. Is that on a shaman blade? With the, bonded runes? See, so yeah, you're even missing the fucking, the shaman thorns buff, so. Where am I? Oh, yeah. If BlizzCon brings back HOTS, I mean constant patches and fixes, I'll come back. I mean, yeah, that's essentially why I don't play the game. Like, BlizzCon has a HOTS tournament this year, which is cool. But, like, I have no interest in playing the game if, like, all they're getting is these, like, filler... Like, they get these weird balance patches that shake up the meta a little bit, but, like, you're not getting new characters, you're not getting changes to the maps, like... There's no real development team behind it, so... I have no interest in, like, playing HOTS again if there's no real development team grinding it. I'll happily watch the BlizzCon tournament. Let's go do IFE and Akora, whatever. I mean, that's already a massive sign, so...
You best catch up with him.
If you're already at 20k thorns. Okay. Let's look at all this gear.
Here is the gear I've got. Here's your gold. Deal. Farewell.
Okay, fire res cap now. Almost cold res cap. We just gotta fix lightning, but actually we're honestly doing like really good on res and damage for this being solo self-found for... Why not? That's a lot of crit damage bonus. And that's like, what's crazy is that's not even doing the Adorn setup. Like, if you had an Adorn setup, like, imagine. 1,000? That'd be fucking crazy. That would be insane. Always get confused. Gotta use the boat.
Ah! This must be the foolish Paparuni. Get over here.
Salamoana. Where to?
Alright, I was supposed to go Eye of Hinacore, but then I teleported because I wanted a vendor. Got confused.
Deep as eternity.
I think so. Like, I think the numbers, like, if it's actually scaling the way we hope, it's going to be stupid. It's going to be, like, comparable to, like, the 0.1 Reflect builds, hopefully.
The spawn.
And that's without Adorned. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, Adonia's gots to get nerfed, right? Like,
Yet the past will not stay buried forever.
Adonia's is just so good. And that's without the additional power charge, too.
They fight with the wisdom of ages. Wretched animal.
Now we test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Gama.
Yeah, my shaman's like level 96 or 97 too, so
I need more time for that.
don't have to waste time leveling a new one, luckily.
Balance restored.
Namahu smiles upon your strength.
Oh, aye. She's too kind.
That's freaking crazy. Yeah, there's it's absolutely getting nerfed.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll put a pause on this character tomorrow, and then like for the next few days of streaming, we'll work on the Reflect build. But I can't do a big stream today, so. But I'm hyped. It sounds fucking awesome. I'm super hyped.
Just need that.
Another temple. So do I. Like, by the way, did you work in thorn skins into the PoE Ninja? Or the PoEB? It's a support gem. It gives you % increased thorns damage. You can use 2 of it. There's Thorn Skin 1 that gives you... I forget what the numbers are. But there's 2 essentially support gems that take up spirit. They take up additional spirit, I believe. But they give you % increased thorns damage. So that would be like the easiest way to just test if Adonius does scale extra off of thorns damage. Just slot in Thorn Skin 1 or 2 and see how that amplifies your thorns damage. I can get prosthetics already. Look at me. We might die in this temple. Hey, later, Olaf. Cheers, man. See you when I see you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, just, so then you can just slot in, where is the support gem? Thorn Skin. Thorn Skin 1 is 40% increased thorns damage. Then you can also use Thorn Skin 2 at the same time. So you can slot in both of them. And, you get, like, this would just, you know, over 100% increased thorns damage, but... You should be able to easily test if how Thorn Skin is scaling Adonia's, because if it is scaling it as we are thinking, that's, you know, that should be a massive damage increase just from slotting in those. And of course the jewels too. We talked about getting a handful of jewels with increased thorns damage, but yeah. I don't even know if we need vitality, because, like, the Thorns Leech will... the Thorns Leech should be enough with how hard we're fucking hitting that we're always full health. So the only thing that's going to kill us is one shot. Oh, for ES? Interesting. Ooh, 5 armor scraps. Alright, let's go get my first limb. Wasn't expecting to have limbs this early, so I'll have to try and not die. Usually sometimes your brain off in the campaign. Probably should do my limb after I finish the rest of the temple, because I could die in this temple. One of the rooms is a tier 3 room. Dangerous spot to be in.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. Balance restored.
Okay. Do we need fast metabolism? I mean, do we need it? No, I don't think we need it. Doesn't hurt to have, but do we need it? No. I think the screaming wasn't necessary.
Last name that I get.
Okay, which one do I want first?
Ancient light.
As long as we're able to sustain our energy shield and mana on top of it. And then have a reasonable life pool.
Not bad for a
Nice, sells a lot of exalted orbs. Oof.
I'm not ready yet.
Defile this place.
I'm not ready yet.
This is a level 3 room, so I'm trying to be extra careful here.
Cut down. Behold her fortune. Degenerate. Molten death.
I need more time for that.
Molten glory. Molten glory. Shatter.
Okay. I think we get like a special thing from this. Ooh.
A druid knows to travel
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Which one is this again? Oh, that's Gloom. Thought it was Pariahs. Never mind. Gloom 6. Cold res, but at least the lightning res, and lightning res is my lowest currently. Don't really care about either of those rubies, unfortunately. Does Performance proc be avoid damage? Like, what do you mean by avoid damage? Like evading, like from evasion? No. If you avoid the damage via, like, blocking, yes. Raise shield, yes. You have to be hit. Doesn't matter if you take damage. Okay, let me clarify. Doesn't matter if you take damage to proc thorns. It matters if you get hit. If you negate the damage, doesn't matter. If you got hit, you deal the thorns damage. So evasion, no. You have to be hit. The hit has to register. If you negate the damage for whatever reason, you're fine. But the hit has to land.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
I mean, that's super neat. It'd be like a fun off-meta thing to do. Is that comparable to, like, would that give us more tankiness than the Atziri's chest or a Morior's with how much, like, resistance Morior's can give us and shit? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm down to try it. It's a cool item that I've never used before, and I'm sure not many people have. It's very fucking weird. I'm down to give it a go. I've never used it myself. I can't...
Grave mistake.
imagine it's good, but I mean, I'd be down to give it a go. Let me reread it. Yeah, you just avoid the damage, but you don't do the hit. So what I imagine it does work for Thorns. It's like, do we need our body armor to help us survive the one-shot? Because eventually you're going to get hit and you're going to take that damage, right? And if we're tanky enough without having the body armor giving us a fuckload of evasion or defenses, then maybe on average it's like a fun, cool item. But I have no idea. Also, no idea how hard it would be to get one with perfect rolls for all of those, plus having 4 sockets and then a Thorns enchant or whatever. But it'd be cool. Oh no! Don't look at chat right now. We're fighting Architect.
Freezing vortex.
I just kind of brain off walking to Architect because I had been not fighting him. I'd been doing the free chest, and my brain didn't register that I'd be doing him. It's kind of like full ADHD brain walked into this fight.
Soon will be yours.
Ready yet?
Consider the end.
I hate this attack.
I need more time for that.
Set the blaze.
There we go.
Pack's heavy enough already.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Oh, we're not done.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We've already gotten 2 glooms this run.
Late. Good. Un pequeno chipocado.
Buried.
A waste with me.
What rooms are left? Do I care about them? Guardhouses, thaumaturge. We're gonna leave. Let's scram. Welcome back. Okay.
Yes.
All right, back into the eye. Lost track of where I was. Probably should have outed that, whatevs.
Fallen warrior.
Okay. Nice. Now we are cold res and fire res capped. We just need lightning res cap. Doing surprisingly well. we won't be going into endgame with 0 resistance.
Come, warriors of Papua.
I need more time for that. Begone, foul creature.
Forest smiles upon your bravery.
The forest recognizes one of its own.
Spirit gem right here.
Go as we flow like the sea. Assemble warriors of Pasalio. I'm not ready yet.
Pasaleo smiles upon your fluidity.
The ancestors see you. You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
Inekora speaks. I heed her call.
Okay, get that pretty max mana, easy peasy.
Welcome.
Okie-dokie. Alright, the races are starting in like an hour or two, and I want to take care of lunch and a few things before then. Let me see where the race is actually starting. But yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream now. Race is starting in 2 hours. I will not be participating in this race. I might try the second or the third one for the lulz and, you know, get last place in them, but yeah, I need to go take care of food, and yeah, today had to be a short stream, but tomorrow I'll be live, and tomorrow we're probably working on the reflect build. I'm sorry, Protag. I know I was supposed to waste your time longer before 0.5, but I'll be live tomorrow. We're gonna be doing probably the thorns build tomorrow. We're gonna be trying to one-shot Uber Arbiter with some troll shit on my shaman. I might actually play him tonight, get some Vol Temple boost to get him to like 98 or something. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry it was a shorter one. I will be live tomorrow though, so if I don't see you tomorrow or whenever, I will see you guys on the podcast this Thursday. This Thursday we have Crimson Cast on, which is awesome. We're gonna be talking about the speed runs and, you know, other PoE stuff too. So thanks for having me out, everybody. Though I will see you guys all. Also, what's up, Blaze? I'll see you guys all either tomorrow